Shalom. Welcome to day 3 of reading the book of Enoch. And we're actually moving along. We're actually at chapter 7, and we're just going to keep going. We're about to jump in. Let's go. And all the others together with them took unto themselves wives, and each chose for himself one, and they began to go unto them, and defile themselves with them. And they taught them charms and enchantments, and the cutting of roots, and they made them acquainted with plants, and they became pregnant, and they bare great giants, whose height were 3,000 elis, who consumed all acquisitions of men. And when men could no longer sustain them, the giants turned against them and devoured mankind. And they began to sin against birds and beasts and reptiles and fish, and to devour one another's flesh and drink the blood. Then the earth laid acquisition against the lawless ones. And Azazel taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates, and made known to them the metals of the earth, and the art of working them, and breastplates and ornaments, and the use of anatomy, and the beautifying of the eyelids, and all kinds of costly stones, and all coloring tinctures. And those arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray and became corrupt in all their ways. Samjaza taught enchantments and root cutting, Armaz resolving of enchantments, Barakel taught astrology, Kokabal the constellations, Azazel the knowledge of clouds, Archiel the signs of the earth, Shamsiel the signs of the sun, and Sariel the course of the moon. And all men perished. They cried, and their cry went up to heaven. And, chapter 9. And then Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel looked down from heaven and saw much blood being shed upon the earth, and all lawless being brought upon the earth. And they, and they said one to another, the earth made without inhabitant cries, and the voice of their crying up to the gates of heaven. And now to you, the holy ones of heaven, the souls of men make their suit, saying, bring our cause before the Most High. And they said to Yahuwah of ages, Lord of lords, Yah of Yahs, King of kings, Yahuwah of ages, the throne of your glory stands until all the generations of ages. And your name is holy and glorious and blessed unto all ages. You have made all things and have power over all things. And all things are naked and open in your sight, and you see all things. Nothing can hide itself from you, Yahuwah. You see what Azazel has done, who has taught all unrighteousness on earth and revealed the internal secrets which were preserved in heaven, which men were striving to learn. And you see how Samaja, to whom you have given authority to bear rule over his associates, and they have gone to the daughters of men upon the earth, and have slept with women, and have defiled themselves, and revealed to them all kinds of sins. And the women have borne giants, and the whole earth has thereby been filled with blood and unrighteousness. And now, behold, the souls of those who have died are crying and making their suit to the gates of heaven, and their lamentations have ascended, and cannot cease because of the lawless deeds which are wrought on the earth. And you know all these things before they come to pass. And you see these things, and you do suffer them, and you do not say to us, what are we to do them in regard of these? All right, I have read 3 chapters. And as much as I would love to break these chapters down, that is not my mission. That is not my goal. But I can tell you just to remember that the scene that's happening, and what we've started to read is that Enoch has been chosen. Chosen for what? He has been chosen to receive the visions of the earth, of what's to come. And we do hear that in the earlier chapters that the angels decided to leave the heavens and find them a wife on earth and marry them and consume them. And then, as we just read a little bit in here, giants begin to fill the earth. Some may not be with it, but this is what I'm reading. This is what resides in the book of Enoch. Thank you for joining us today. Look forward to coming back with the next chapters. Thank you.